Hey, how's it going? Today we're gonna go over how to draw Venom Christmas. It's gonna be Venom from Spider-Man and all that from the Venom movies with a Christmas hat. This is gonna be simple, so it's only gonna be about 8 minutes, and I'm gonna take you through this journey step by step, and that's it. Okay. If you haven't drawn very much or at all, you should be able to do this anyway, um, and that is all. Okay. So, like I said, it's only 8 minutes. Stay all the way to the very end, and you will learn it. Let's get started. Before I do that, don't forget to hit the like. I'm sorry, the like. The like would be great too, but hit the subscribe and click the bell notification if you like learning how to draw things on your own. If you like learning how to draw things in short increments like this, like these 8 minute increments, I go over everything. I go over Spider-Man, I go over Pokemon, I go over Fortnite, I go over all kinds of stuff. Absolutely hit that subscribe and hit the bell notification right now. All right, let's get going here into Venom. So first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to start with kind of like two dots here in the center, and these are going to be the center of where Venom's eyes meet. So what I'm going to do over here on this side is I'm going to go. He's going to be aiming that way, by the way. So I'm going to draw a curve line up, pull in, zigzag it a little bit because I want it to look a little, a little bit like fiery, right? Or wherever he has that look, that liquidy. And I'm going to curve around the corner now because he's going to be looking that way. And it's going to pull up. This eye over here, we're going to see more of it because it's facing us, because he's facing that way. You're going to see more of this eye, so I'm going to do the same thing. Zigzag it up. Curve here at the bottom, and it's going to pull in. Right there. Over here, the side of the face, down. Venom has lips, so I'm going to have a little bit of a lip stick out, and I'm going to pull over here, and it's going to go up into that giant, like, smile thing. Alright. Going to go over here, and I'm going to draw the teeth. And the teeth are like nails, right? They're different sizes, by the way. I would vary up the sizes. It could be thin, thick, but just to make them look, and these are all just triangles, right? Think of like icicles falling, right? If we're gonna compare it to Christmas. Over here, I'm gonna pull a line over here because there's a skin flap inside his mouth as he opens up. Lizards have that. So he has that as well. Pulling down. Gonna go over here and find his tongue because his tongue is, a giant symbol of him. I'm gonna go over here, pull out like so. It's kind of like that roller coaster ride of a tongue. You can make it crazier too if you want, longer, but I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna pull back and give it some girth, right? It's gonna get bigger as it goes back here, but I'm not gonna pull it all the way back because I gotta draw the teeth on the bottom side of his mouth too. So right here I'm going to start right these triangle shapes. Like so. And I'm going to curve this down to meet that, right? Like this ski slope it down. Right on. Going to go over here, find the edge of the lip. Down over here, you see his chin. Gonna pull back. It's gonna be like you're gonna see his jaw go back, up, and line over here. So what I'm gonna do over here on this side is I'm going to pull a little bit up of his head, and what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna find the hat. So the brim of the hat's gonna go across his head over here, kind of back. So that's what I'm gonna do. See, but put a texture on it, like so. Get that texture. All right. Let's find the edge of this hat over here. Down the back of the neck, and then it's gonna go out for his trapezius. His shoulders are really big. Go over here on this side as well. Find that side of the shoulder because the shoulders are huge. He's like a bodybuilder, right? Well, I think he's like a bodybuilder in the cartoon. Eddie Brock's more like a reporter. Go over here, And I'm going to pull line in over here, split the tongue. I forgot to do that. Line over here, line over here, line up. Fill that in. Maybe throw a couple of lines over here going back. I feel like it needs something there, just to show that the tongue's kind of going in there. Gonna go over here to the front, and I'm gonna find the other side of that brim of the hat. So right here, but keeping that texture. Now I'm gonna find that square, like imagine it's like a long rectangle, right? Which is that brim of that hat. It looks funny because for a while it looks like they have like goofy hair, right? Go over here, find the front of that hat, that top. Down. Okay, doing all right. Go over here, find this side of this hat. It's going to pull up a bit. It's being folded over on. And then line's going to pull down for the, you can see the tip of the end of the hat here. And there we go. Line underneath the neck here to show there's like a there's a cord under the neck, the sternocleidomastoid. You can kind of pull it over here as well. And you can pull a line over here on this side. It's just kind of showing that, you know, the muscles of the neck are showing. And that is pretty much it. If you want, you can add extra detail by throwing thinner lines here in that crack of his mouth there for the skin there. You can throw thinner lines kind of all over him if you want. Thin. Because we're talking about detail lines. You can draw maybe more anger lines right here. Draw a few of those. And that is pretty much it. I want to thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed that, like I said, hit the like button, and it'll help out the algorithm. But the other thing you can do is to share the video. The holiday season's coming up. You can share the video with, you know, with somebody that you think would like it, or you can press the share button. It takes 2 seconds to share it on Twitter, and that helps immensely because it always brings in like a new person. Every time someone does that, I can tell, because it'll bring in new people, and you're like, oh wow, this person's really neat. People that see it through links tend to come in. Anyways, thank you so much. I appreciate it. When you're drawing and you're practicing, remember to keep it fun. All right, keep it fun, and it'll keep it easy.